Hi guys, Andrea Unger here, and we talk a little bit about currencies. Talking about currencies, the first thing is, shall I work on futures, on currencies, or on Forex? There are pros and cons on both. On Forex, if you are not extremely capitalized, you have opportunities to trade because of the scalability, downside scalability on Forex. You can trade with mini lots, with micro lots, so you can really adapt the position to the level of capital you have on your account with no problem. You can't do that on futures because you can trade one contract, not 0.1 of each. But futures is a regulated market, Forex is over the counter, and somebody might feel uncomfortable in trading an over the counter market. So it's up to you to decide. In any case, this is the first list that comes into my mind on currency futures. Euro, dollar, British pound future, Japanese yen future, Australian dollar, New Zealandese dollar, Swiss franc, and Mexican peso. The most important and easy to trade in a systematic way are obviously euro dollar and British pound. They adapt to both trend following and counter trend strategies. I can tell you that in the latest years they became a little bit more difficult to trade anyway. So stay tuned on them, but consider that it's easier to find good models that worked in the past and that are harder to produce profits today. In terms of stops, normally if you trade intraday or overnight, you should stay somewhere around 100 pips or 100 ticks if we talk about futures, which is a reasonable level. And you go down to 70 up to 130, but the area is around the 100 pips. So consider that obviously when you develop strategies. Japanese yen is an interesting market because sometimes it rides very much, and if you are in the right position in that moment you obviously enjoy it very much, but it's not easy to find good models. Mostly you should look for counter trend stuff, but in any case it's not the easiest market to develop on. A bit easier is Australian dollar for trend following. It became liquid enough now so you can easily assess it with no fear of not getting enough players. Same thing on New Zealandese dollar in terms of liquidity. It became better, but it moves worse than the Australian dollar, so it's more difficult to find working models on it. Swiss franc has no cap anymore with euro dollar, so actually it is free, but it's an interesting diversification and alternatives to euro dollar to find some models, counter trend, trend following, but if you trade the euro dollar I would not include Swiss franc or vice versa. Mexican peso is a nice market, very liquid actually, future, but it's difficult to develop. It's difficult to find a working model that fits that market or find something where the market responds in a positive way to our input. So it's here in the list because it's important, but I would not consider it to develop too much because it's not easy. On the other side, another thing that you see, this is a limited list. On Forex you have many more pairs. Actually, think about euro-yen. There is no euro-yen here. Maybe there is a future euro-yen, I'm not sure about that, but I think it's not even considerable in terms of liquidity. But in any case, on Forex you have many more crosses, so you can actually diversify in a completely different way and you have other kind of opportunities to develop. So that's another way, another reason why you would prefer Forex to futures. Again, if you feel comfortable in trading over the counter, fine, you can do it, but these are the regulated markets, these are the markets I personally focus on, and I think you have enough also here, even having less than what you find on Forex. But in any case, apart from the currencies, there are many other markets. You find them in our videos. Some are there, some more are to come. Stay tuned. Ciao. Enjoyed it? Click the link below and you will be noticed as soon as new material is available.